Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Mercy Uji, and I'll be your host on this channel. How do I feel right now? I feel super excited. I'm super happy to finally be able to start this. I am excited to finally be doing this. What is the channel about? What is the channel about? I'll be focusing on diction, spellings of words as it is in the dictionary, right? According to the IPA and also the RP. So that's what my focus will be on here. And also grammar, structure, your rule of concord, what verbs, number of nouns should go with the number of verbs, all of those things you have in English, everything in between, right? So that's it. With the channel, I'll be sitting here and I'll be teaching on that pronunciation of words, spellings, and general English. Also, I'll be singing. I'm laughing because that's not my strength, but I'll be doing enough for the melody, but for pronunciation's sake. So how should these words be pronounced, even in songs, right? So back in secondary school, I'd learned at that time to do a rendition, and my English teacher was telling us that in songs too, words should be pronounced the right way. So I'll be singing songs that we know, and I've been pronouncing the words the way that we've heard the artist say them, or the way that we felt has been correct. So we'll be looking at we're looking at the right pronunciation of those words in those songs, right? And finally, I'll be holding like a subsection of this channel called If I Were a Journalist. If I were a journalist, how would I read? So I'll be reading from books, reading from scriptures, I'm reading from anything I find will benefit people, not just for the pronunciation's sake, but that as you listen, you'll be blessed by. I'm going to be reading those words. So yes, I'll be here teaching, I'll be singing, and I'll be reading. So those are the things to expect from this channel going forward. And what are my fears? I wouldn't say these are really my fears, but I just have a knowing that what I'm about doing is controversial. Yes, with language, people have so many opinions, people have their own ideas, and they feel theirs is always correct without even checking the dictionary, right? Like we have with doctrines. But here I'm going to be checking the dictionary. So as people will be coming, I know they'll come. They'll come with their own ideas, they'll come with their own way that they think these words should be pronounced, right? But we'll all be going back to the dictionary. What's the transliteration? What is written there in the IPA, according to the IPA and according to the RP? So that's where our argument will be on. So yes, I'll be expecting them. But then my heart is steady and is ready for all of it. No shaking. That's because growing up, like it came to a point I started to notice the errors in people's pronunciation of words, especially in English. I started to hear it. Not really that I listen for them. Not really like as I'm speaking with you, I'm just hoping to hear those errors. No, it doesn't happen like that. But as you speak, I just hear it. I'm sitting in a place, the speaker is teaching, or say somebody is just speaking. I hear it. It just comes naturally to me. From secondary school, yes, through university, I left university and it became serious. Like it became really serious. So that's why I'm here to help people correct that people can stand before a crowd, before millions of people, as God would opportune them, right, and not feel ashamed to speak, because I know that's what causes stage fright for most people. I know there's lack of preparation there, but also people feel that they can't speak English. That's why they can't stand before people to speak, if you agree with me. And even for Christians who do evangelism or who should be beckoned on from time to time to teach other people, they think that they can't fully express themselves properly, and that's why they can't do that. And with relationships, just day-to-day living with your colleagues, you see some persons, you go to a place and some persons are withdrawn. I know there's a place for introverts and all of those, but some persons are not really introverted. They just feel that they can't speak, they can't express themselves in English, so they would rather keep quiet. You know how in class they tell you to speak vernacular, you would pay a fine, and a person who is just coming from, say, the village or grew up in a place and was not really exposed to English and can't properly express themselves, they would rather keep quiet. Not really that they are quiet pupils, but they'll keep quiet in school so they don't get to be fined. So yes, that's them. So here to help address that henceforth or even going forward, you'll be able to stand before people and speak without shame, without fear. Yeah, so that's one reason I'm here. What do I expect you to do right now? I expect you to subscribe. Yes, I can't imagine I'm saying it's the subscribe button. I can't believe I'm saying that right now, but on a more serious note, you should subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you can see more of this. This is just an introduction. There's more to come. The first lesson will be coming in shortly. hit the like button so that the algorithm knows that you like this and you want more of it, and hit the notification bell so that when I release the next video you'll be notified, right? So yeah, and tell a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Now they see that thing. Tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Everybody needs it, right? I would have said tell somebody who you think would need this, but who doesn't speak English in a country where you have English as a lingua franca? So tell everybody that you know, your friends, your family members, your loved ones, everybody, colleagues, tell them about the channel so that they too can benefit, right? And thank you for watching this introductory video.